in a world where people are dealing with hyperfunctioning, the concept of being a high achiever and succeeding at this level is the only thing deemed as good.
Yeah.
But it comes with its challenges, and it's not the only way to find value.
That's
Everybody
right.
thinks they want to be the president or the CEO or the entrepreneur, but you might not have the temperament. What do we say to those of us, and how do we also encourage that other side that exists here? Everybody's not a high achiever. You don't need to be. So then
do not.
how do you find then value?
Oh, it's everywhere else. You know? I mean, the thing I learned is like my happiness is not tied to what I've achieved. It's like, okay, that's nice, you know, and whatever it is in me goes, okay. But look, and I have met tons of overachievers. They are no happier. Many are unhappy people, right?
Yes.
And that's really one of the messages, right? It's like you want to show up well in this world, but if you don't have balance in your life, you know, I don't care. You know, now you're just playing out some habit. It's like, you know, not just like smoking, but if you don't have control over it, you know, it can be detrimental. So I've learned over time to be really thoughtful about what truly makes me happy. I started doing that even when I went to law school, worked at a law firm.
Yeah.
Looked up and I was like, I don't even like the law. How did I
get here?
I don't even. I hated the corporate practice of law. It was boring. It didn't involve people. To me, it was temperamentally. It was just too staid.
Yeah.
That was the first time I realized my perfectionism got me. I spent money on a degree, and I'm glad I got it.
Yeah.
But it had nothing to do with what I wanted to be, and because I could do it, I did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I had to start thinking differently. Not what I could do, because my hyper perfectionism, you put me in the desert, and I'll figure out how to make it work, right? Now I had to figure out what do I care about? What do I want? Who do I want to be? And I think that helped me early on, realizing that I needed to be very clear about what I cared about. And I had to figure that out, you know? And that's why public service means so much to me. I mean, I left the law, started working in community service and working in city government, and it just spoke to me. Like being able to do stuff where I could see an impact on other people.
Yeah.
Mattered way more to me and gave me way more joy. My connection to people is so much more important to me than money, just achievement, you know. So it took me a second, you know, and you kind of have to slow down and get off of your path in order to give yourself a minute to really reflect on what that is for you. Because what it is for me is different.
You know what I mean? Or you feel called to be a steward.
Yeah. Well,
to be a voice in that way.
To hear a call, you got to be quiet, right? And overachievers, we're so busy sometimes that the noise drowns out the call, you know?
Yeah, I'm in that phase. I'm in that phase, especially having done something for so many years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think, you know, my version of that, of law would be entertainment. Yeah, I've been performing for so long, and I've always loved it. I'm sure there are things you always love about law. You
No, there was nothing. But yeah, but I understand.
You know what I